I'm Madhu Sharma and this is Design Mind. Every episode we teach your mind about design by analysing a website. In this episode of Design Mind, we are looking at The Girl in the Bull, which is a restaurant based in the Philippines. The website is a simple one-page site, but it has a number of excellent features. In particular, it is very good at establishing an authentic personality for its brand, as well as forming an emotional connection with the audience. The website opens with three simple elements: a logo, a background video, and an opening tagline. The logo is wonderfully done as it has a natural, homemade, almost artistic look. Its large size means that users will immediately associate these values with the restaurant. The video is another brilliant idea. Food is a very emotive subject and so creates an immediate connection with the user. The food video uses three techniques to enhance the emotional connection. Firstly, it uses an extreme close-up. In real life, we only get close-up to people we know well, so the close-up subconsciously implies that we have a personal relationship to the food. It also makes the texture and detail on the food more visible, and so strengthens the emotional effect. Secondly, the video shows food being prepared. This makes it easier for the audience to imagine all the rich flavours and smells. Yummy, just looking at all that food makes me want to go out and eat something. The close-up also creates a sense of familiarity with the cook, even though we can't really see anything about them other than their fingers, and so can't identify them. Finally, the video uses a classic home movie style filter. This makes the video feel like a memory from our youth, which further intensifies the emotional effect. It instantly establishes the restaurant as being a special place. It gives it a sense of history and authenticity. The tagline is a clever idea. It contains the current day of the week, and so the "We're open" line helps to add a sense of immediacy. It almost plays off the video. The video makes you hungry, while the tagline inspires you to go to the restaurant to satisfy that hunger. Scroll down and we get a quick paragraph that explains the story behind the restaurant. Let's read a bit of the story. This is a story we are all familiar with. Girl meets bull, bull charges at girl, girl tames bull. The story is tongue-in-cheek and so adds a fun-loving personality to the brand. It also reinforces the history and authenticity created by the opening video. Next up is the slideshow. Given that the opening video does such a good job of showing off the food, this section seems unnecessary. It will certainly help to stir up an emotional response, but the execution is a lot weaker than the excellent opening video. Underneath that is a link to the menu. Disappointingly, like most restaurants, the menu is just a PDF. Thankfully, due to its simplistic design, it's a lot easier to browse than other restaurant menus, but it's a shame it couldn't have been provided as a regular HTML page, as the switch to PDF can be jarring, especially as it takes a few seconds to load. Scroll down and we get a map. The map contains links to the restaurant's social media pages, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Social media doesn't really have a direct connection to the map, so by placing the links here, there is a good chance that the user will skip over them. This is a shame, as the social media options actually have some really good photo content. They should have used social media widgets to display some of this excellent content directly on the site. Next up is this team section, which has photos of the staff. The heading appears under the photos, so when the user scrolls and first sees the top of the pictures, it can be a bit confusing as to what the images are about. Aside from this minor quibble, the team section is great, as it makes it easier for the audience to form a relationship with the restaurant, as we can literally put a face to the owners. This graphic finishes off the page. Again, like the rest of the site, it is used to establish a voice for the restaurant. The restaurant almost feels like a real person. There's the expectation that the restaurant is looking forward to seeing us. Let's finish this analysis by examining the site on mobile. The mobile version is laid out exactly the same as the desktop version. The only difference is that the content is scaled down so it fits better. This actually works well, as with a few quick scrolls, the user can get a good understanding of what the restaurant has to offer. In conclusion, The Girl and the Bull is a great example of how to create personality for a brand that feels authentic and will form an emotional connection with the audience. That's it for this episode of Design Mind. A new episode of Design Mind is released every Monday and Thursday. Find us on the web at designmind.info. Our YouTube channel is at youtube.com/designmindinfo. You can also find us on iTunes. We'd love it if you could leave us a review at any of these places. Until next time, happy designing!